Well, hello, and if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. If you're a new viewer to the channel, welcome along. My name's Alan, and today I'm going to be talking about this, my riding kit. Come over here, come on. And I'm not sure whether she's in shot, but this is my dog Daphne. I think I will just have to expel her to the other room. Well, that's the dog expelled. Now, as I was saying, I want to talk about the riding kit because on a number of my videos I quite often get comments from viewers who are saying questions about my helmets, gloves, that type of thing, jackets, and I thought it would be a really good idea to take you through some of the kits that I'm wearing, some of my favourites, and hopefully potentially give you some ideas as to kit that you might want to buy at some point in the future. So without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Now, as we go through the video, you'll hear me refer regularly to two outlets, Sports Bike Shop and Urban Rider. I just want to point out that I'm in no way affiliated to either of those outlets. It's just that I like the range of products that they stock, and I think they sell their products at sensible prices. Now, this is the helmet that you will have seen in most of my videos. It's an Arai Profile V. I think in North America it's called the Regent X. And I bought this helmet primarily as a vlogging helmet, which is why you tend to see it more often than not. And also I thought it would make a pretty good touring helmet, because I think that's what Arai have actually designed this to be. It's got decent venting here at the top of the helmet, and it's got an exhaust vent at the back. It's been a good helmet. I think it does have a couple of niggling little faults. For me, I really don't like what Arai do with this visor opening mechanism. To me, it's unnecessarily fiddly. But overall, it's pretty good. The other thing that to me is a negative, and I've actually done a fix for this, is that I find this helmet particularly drafty, and you notice that especially in the winter, and that draftiness, as well as sort of making it unnecessarily cold, it also makes it quite a noisy helmet, I find. But I've fixed this draft excluder around it. It's called a Proline self-adhesive draft excluder. It's like a neoprene type material, works quite well, and that's reduced the draftiness enormously, and it's also made the helmet quieter, which again, when you're doing vlogging, is pretty good. I paid, I think it was something like £340 there or thereabouts back in April 2022 when I bought this helmet. Bought it from Sports Bike Shop. It's not actually now listed, I notice, on their website, but it is listed on Padgetts online, so it's quite a nice design. If it's the Union flag, if it's something that you fancy, take a look at Padgetts. They've got them for sale at the moment, and again, I think it's still about the same sort of money, about £340. Good Arai safety, and yeah, I think if you're looking for a touring helmet, it's a good option. Now, the second helmet I want to show you is this. It's an AGV Tourmodular. Now, I already had a modular helmet. I had a Nolan, and it was okay, but I found that quite heavy and very noisy. And I do like the idea and convenience of modular helmets, and I think they've come on an awful lot in the last few years. This one has got a very nice, easy flip mechanism. You just pull this red tab, I don't know if you can see it, red tab there, and flick it up, and it's a nice, easy mechanism, and it closes with a satisfying clunk. There we go. Closes much easier when you're actually wearing it. It's got good venting, chin vent, really good helmet, top of the helmet vent there, and it's got an exhaust vent round the back. I find it very comfortable. It's beautifully light, very quiet in comparison to the Nolan helmet. Very expensive also. I think it's really at the top end as far as I'm concerned. I paid £449 for this from Sports Bike Shop in April this year. But I've had AGV helmets in the past, conventional helmets, and they've always fitted really well. And this one is no exception. So I think, as we'll find as we go through this video, you tend to stick with the brands that you know work for you, and AGV certainly works for me. Okay, moving onwards, let's have a look at the jackets. Now, I've selected 3 from my wardrobe, which is quite extensive, mainly due to the fact that I've been riding 40 years, so there's an awful lot in there. So hopefully I know what good looks like. But anyway, I've selected 3, and I've selected 3 that you will have seen on the videos over the last year. So we'll start with this one, shall we, which is the Merlin Yoxall II jacket. Okay, so the Yoxall II. I bought this jacket in April 2022, and I bought it for a tour of Scotland that I was doing, and up to the Isle of Skye. And knowing that the weather can be inclement, I thought that something like this, as an alternative to a traditional adventure style jacket, would be quite interesting and worth trying. As I say, I bought it in April 2022 from Sports Bike Shop. I think I paid 189, 188, something like that, for this particular jacket, and it was reduced. And one of the reasons why I like this jacket, it's blue, navy blue, rather than black or the drab olive, so it's a little bit different. It's also got a really good zip-in, zip-out liner. And overall, it's extremely versatile, 100% waterproof, warm in the winter. I would say you can wear it maybe 9 months a year. In the height of summer, although it's got venting, it's not particularly effective in my experience. The only other drawbacks for me with it are the pockets. The pockets aren't really big enough and deep enough for things like an iPhone or any other big mobile phone. So, as I say, to me, they are the only real negatives, that and the lack of ventilation. But overall, an extremely good do-it-all jacket, and again, another one that I would heartily recommend. Okay then, another jacket that's featured in a number of my videos this summer is this, and it's an RST Roadster plain black leather jacket. It's AA certified. It's made from aniline leather. I think it's about 1.2 millimeters thick, but overall the jacket doesn't feel too heavy. It has minimal ventilation. There's no perforations on the leather. You've got the ventilation really here with these, I say pockets, they're not really pockets. Just add a little bit of ventilation to the chest area. But overall, it's a really nice, smart jacket, extremely comfortable. It has a really nice satin interior. Nice zip-up pocket on the inside as well, which is really useful. And as I say, it's not a bad jacket. I paid £289 from a sports bike shop in April last year, and I think they're still about the same sort of price, and they're still available. So if you're looking for a good quality, plain, classic leather jacket, RST Roadster 3, really nice jacket. Okay, so the final jacket I want to show you is this. It's the Revit Eclipse. You will have seen this on a number of the videos that I shot this summer. It's a jacket really that's designed for those hotter summer days. Yes, we do occasionally get them in the UK, and this jacket is ideal for that. It's very lightweight, but it's good Revit quality as you'd normally expect. It's got, I think it's level 1, soft-ish armour in the elbows and the shoulders. And it feels really nicely made. It's got your Velcro adjustment on the cuffs. It's a bit of a no-frills jacket, and that's kind of reflected in the price. I think I bought this one from Urban Rider, and I think I paid about £129, something like that. They're currently for sale with Sports Bike Shop, I noticed, just checked it this morning, for £97, £98, that sort of money. So they're an absolute bargain. Really, really good jacket, and you're not paying a fortune for it, because why spend a lot of money on something that you're only going to wear 2, 3, 4 times a year? Now, I could have shown you numerous pairs of gloves, but what I will do is show you the gloves that are featured most heavily in my videos, and we'll start with these. These are Goldtop Viceroy gloves, and they're basically a summer glove. They're a short cuff, as you can see, and again, for me, Goldtop, I think they make really nice, classically styled gloves. and these are a really good fit. They're made of 1mm aniline leather, but the stitching and everything, the construction of the glove is really excellent. It's got floating knuckle armour, whatever that means. All I know is that it makes it extremely comfortable, and it's got some really nice detailing here on the cuff, and as I say, a nice simple Velcro closing mechanism. One thing I really don't like, and I have got some gloves that have got them, are these really hard plastic scaphoid protectors. I really don't like them. It feels really uncomfortable against the bars when I'm riding. So I prefer something like this, which has got a nice simple leather pad as a scaphoid protector. Sure, it's maybe not as comfortable, but there again, I don't use these on track. So, you know, on the road, to me, I think they're more than perfectly adequate. We've also got, worth noting, we've got perforations on the thumb and on the tops of the fingers. The glove is also partly silk lined on the back of the glove. And as I say, really nice, comfortable, stylish glove, and not ridiculously priced. I paid £64. They're currently listed at just over 70. So if you're looking for a nice, comfortable, traditional leather glove, you could do worse than having a look at these Goldtops. Now the next glove I want to show you are these. These are Merlin Catton II. I bought these towards the end of 2023, and I bought them from Urban Rider, and at the time I paid £45 for them. Now the Catton II at that time was being discontinued in favour of the Catton III, which to all intents and purposes is pretty much the same glove, but they changed the detailing on it. And these gloves were reduced from over £70 to £45, I think I paid for them. An absolute bargain. And they're a really good glove. I've actually done another video. If you want to have a look in the links down below in the description, you'll see a link to this video for the Merlin Catton II. But as I say, really good gloves. I've used them on a variety of bikes and they've been fine with all bikes. And I would say if you've got heated grips, and definitely if you've got heated grips and handguards, these are more than adequate for UK winters. Maybe in other climates, other countries where it's a bit more extreme, they might not be up to the job, and you might need something a little bit more warm or electric gloves, heated gloves. But certainly, as I say, for UK winters, if you've got other protection in terms of handguards and heated grips, these are up to the job. They're a really nice, comfortable fit, good sizing, double closure with Velcro, and they feel really secure. They're really well made. You've got a nice suede grip on the palm there. As I say, you've got your double closure. Again, a leather scaphoid protector, and a nice little touch, a touch screen pad on your forefingers. Okay, so moving on, let's have a look at riding jeans. Let's have a look at bottoms, and we'll start with these, shall we? These are Doe Pioneer jeans, and again, you will have seen these on a number of my videos this year. They're single layer jeans, or mono layer, depending on what terminology you want to use. They're AAA rated, which is absolutely incredible. As I say, Doe Pioneer. Doe, not a brand I've used before, but these are absolutely excellent. I really can't speak highly enough of them. And to me, one of the great selling points was when I bought these from the sports bike shop, and I must have tried on virtually every pair and brand of jeans that they had in the store. And just couldn't get one that fitted me. Because I haven't got a particularly fat waist, but I've got a thickish waist and relatively short legs, and I could not get trousers, bottoms that fitted me. You know, where they fitted me around the waist, they were way too long on the leg, and vice versa. You know, if they fitted me on the leg, they were just too tight. I just couldn't put them on. They just didn't fit. But these fitted an absolute treat. So although they were quite expensive, I think I paid about £220 in spring of 2022. They're worth every penny of £220. They're absolutely superb jeans, incredibly comfortable. You can wear them off the bike and they just look like normal jeans. They've got Ghost armour, D3L Ghost armour in the knees and in the hips. And as I say, you wouldn't know they were there. It's that thin and comfortable to wear. As I say, I think they look really good. They're, as I say, great on the bike, great off the bike. Expensive, but well worth it. let's start with this one. This is the TCX Explorer boot. It's Gore-Tex lined. I bought it in the winter of 2021-22. Again, I think it came from a sports bike shop. I paid circa £180 for these. They're still listed on Sports Bike Shop at £189.99 currently. They are microfiber, vegan friendly in terms of the construction. So you've got what you and I would call fake leather, and you've got like a ballistic nylon sort of combination really. And they work really well. These boots, as I say, they've got Gore-Tex liner, 100% waterproof. Again, tried and tested in the most extreme conditions. Very comfortable. TCX are one of those brands that always fit me. There's no pinching and they don't feel sloppy to wear either. They're reasonably comfortable to wear off the bike. So if you're walking around sightseeing when you've got off the bike, again, these are really good. They're not too sweaty in the summer neither. So they're a good year-round sports touring boot. They're a do-anything boot, really good value for money. Not the cheapest, not the most expensive, but a really good compromise. So if you're looking for a shortish to 3/4 length sports touring boots, I can recommend these. Now the final boots I want to show you are these, and these are Stylmartin District boots. You'll have seen these in a lot of my videos over the summer. They're a really nice boot to wear, very comfortable once you get them on, and that is the one Achilles heel, if you pardon the pun, on these particular boots. But they're really solidly constructed. And again, a little bit like TCX, what I like about Stylmartin is that they are a specialist boot maker. They don't want to sell you any other products, they just make boots. And to me, that sets them apart from the likes of Merlin. I do like Merlin products, as you will have seen. But when it comes to boots, I prefer to go to a specialist manufacturer, and that's exactly what Stylmartin are. As I say, I bought these in 2021-22, and I think I paid circa £140 for them, that sort of money, from Sports Bike Shop. They're currently available, I think, let me just have a quick look. They're currently available at £122.50. So the price hasn't changed an awful lot, but I think at that sort of money, these boots are a real bargain. They're very comfortable to wear, both on and off the bike. They patina up well. I've tried them in the rain, ridden them in the rain a number of times, and they're 100% waterproof. They really do work. The sole is nice and grippy. Again, they feel really strong and protective. Got good protection as well in the ankles. You probably can't see that, but there's good, I think it's D3O armour in the ankles, both on the outside and on the inner. As I said, the downside is the length of these laces, which are ridiculously long. And it can be a real struggle sometimes getting in and out of them. You virtually have to completely unlace the things. But apart from that, great boots. Well, I hope you found this video useful and interesting. If you have, please hit that like button, and also drop comments down below or to the side if you're on TV. And let me know what you think of these products and what your experience has been, both of these and of other products that you currently use. So until the next time, please remember, keep it shiny side up. And until we meet again, bye for now.